Today is June 3rd, 2020. You're looking at a 2006 Dynamax Isata that is built on a 2005 Ford E450 Econoline chassis. Purpose of this video is to show where the connection is for the brake control module. I had a hard time finding it to begin with because there was a connector that I thought was the right connector to connect a harness into. Turns out it wasn't. And what I decided to install was a Prodigy P2 brake control module from Tekonsha that was on eBay. Got a good buy on it. But in order to mate up with a Ford chassis, they say, this Tekonsha 3035-P harness mates with the Prodigy P2. It has a male plug on both ends, a 4-prong plug to mate up with the brake control module, and also a more of a square-shaped plug to mate up with the connector underneath the dashboard of the E450. Calling locally had very limited luck. There's very little information, YouTube videos for 2005 4000 E450 Ford motorhome based home, or the E450 van, Econoline van. But there was a spot underneath the dash on the right side next to the doghouse, a little bracket preset by Ford, and so it was convenient for mounting the bracket for the Prodigy P2. But the difficulty that I had was locating the plugs that were inside this motorhome. And you'll see up underneath here, if I can shine it on here, there is a, see if I can get to this. It's very difficult, very awkward to get into here. But there is a connector here, right there. And this is tucked behind the wire looms on the left side of the breaker panel there, or the fuse panel. But the other connector that I happened to find today was tucked way in the back, taped so you couldn't see it easily enough, but actually mated, and that's this one right here. You'll see this 4-wire that comes down from the brake control module, but right to the left there is the square plug. Very little room to pull it out from the wall or from the loom, but enough to snap the male connector from the Prodigy P2, the 3035-P harness, into that outlet. But again, there are two that are basically the same shape. This gray one has 5 wires. That's the incorrect one. When I plugged it in there first, nothing worked other than my green right turn signal light came up on the dashboard. So I disconnected it. And again, when I found this other connector over here, it was tucked way in the back. You have to really search for it. It's to the left behind all the wire looms, and because it's tight to get in here, it is back there. At least it was on this, whether it was stock in the Econoline chassis, or if it was part of a tow package that was designed into this motorhome when it was bought new in 2006 from Dynamax. But the spot for the brake control module is conveniently to the side of my right knee, and there's no interference for getting in and out of the seat. So there's enough room to release a snap on the doghouse so I can pull this out, or pull this cover panel off if I need to. So again, Prodigy P2 by Tekonsha. The 3035P wiring harness is good for supposedly 2000 to 2008 or so, I think. And it does mate in this particular motorhome. So for anybody that's looking to install a brake control module in a Dynamax Isata, possibly even the big Freightliner series motorhomes by Dynamax, the earlier ones, it is possible. I'm happy with the results. The trailer I connected works perfectly fine. Prodigy P2 works fine. So this is done for now.